bem pra frente, bem sair pra frente, ela vai cair Mendes, saca em cima, Mendes, vem o Sábio, pra frente do Fabiano Luiz.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for the runner. Now here's the delivery. And the shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wants. Goals!
Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Sporting Braga are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. The less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now it's Del Piero. He's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pedri powering forward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Scholes. Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short. Now the finish! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what has happened here? And he gets rid in a hurry. Scholes. Zakaria. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Scholes.
Oh, great feat, that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. And here's Scholes. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thuram cuts it out. Zakaria. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Caros espectadores, por favor, não estacionem nas vias de acesso ao estádio. Obrigado pela vossa compreensão. Substituição para o Braga. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o...
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Sporting Braga can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he finish? He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Messi. Sporting Braga come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Zico. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. Del Piero. And here's... And the shot!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pullet is fouled.
Substituição para o Braga.
So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And he welcomes it in. Sporting Braga do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, easy pickings there. That's headed upfield. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He might be in here. It's Neymar! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fires it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Great hit! Goal! Braga! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as...
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe, real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Zakaria. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. It's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! Thuram gets rid without sophistication.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Del Piero.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Decent hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Sporting Braga, moments now away from seeing this one out. Roberto Carlos just eases him off the ball. Mosquera battling down that right flank. Vinicius Junior. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it. Look at the space, hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Have got underway here pretty promptly. That's been cut out, well played. Gently done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a little off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
On time, excellent interception. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Ronaldinho. Check and pick that up.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's played him through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Goal! Corinthians!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Rijkaard. Looks for the finish! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Roberto Carlos, Zico. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Messi! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. He has found the way through. Rummenigge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's having a go!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. That is good alertness. And it's Xavi. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. He rises! He's scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Sporting Braga take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ronaldinho. That is good strength. Eto'o. And he's heaved it away. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Messi. And it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Sporting Braga head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're off again. Zico. Xavi. Sporting Braga, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. Now Costa Curta. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi has a shot! Rijkaard. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinic.
Gullit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Drilled in low. And it's Vieira. And the shot! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. Always onto this. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they're back on the ball again. And that has been close. Sporting Braga still have the cards to affect this game. Zico. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
So what can they make of this? And here's Gullit. Gullit, now the finish! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Sporting Braga are down to 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ronaldinho, camisa 15.
And it's Xavi.
Camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a
Neymar.
entrada de camisa 11. Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Teremos uma substituição.
Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Basten. Pass is just off target.
Corinthians need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Thuram. I think we're just about done here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Could be danger here. He is just caressing the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Sporting Braga have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's away we go then. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Hullet. That is a brilliant interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram attempts a clearance. Very nicely done. Vieira.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Too close for comfort. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Bale. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zico.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the flag has stayed down. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hullet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now there's a... Kane put it away! Plenty to... And another try! It's there! Braga back in business! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Sporting Braga grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there. Has a shot! And Kkkk pulls off a sensational save! That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. And it's Gullit. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Bale. Gullit. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rummenigge. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter.
He's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Gullit. Well read, nice interception. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's fabulous.
Foram indicados 2 minutos.
It's Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely weighted pass. Not the most accurate pass. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substituição para o Braga. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com...
The second half then, just getting going. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Gullit. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is quickly taken. Gullit. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Bale is flagged offside. Messi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Has a look and plays it forward. Sporting Braga do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rummenigge. He's played it back. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 10.
Sporting Braga are making a change now.
Vão dar os seus lugares a Ronaldinho.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Sporting Braga do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, well played. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Hullet gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Roberto Carlos. Hullet given the lift of his goal. Thuram. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They just took too long getting forward.
Carlos simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Substituição para o Braga.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Nice physical challenge. Sporting Braga have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vieira. And it's Bale. No way through. Roberto Baggio. Alonso. Now it's Bale! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
So what can they make of this? Oh, super ball. And he's found a way past. Great chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move. Can he finish? They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good read, needed to be. Nesta. Barcelona could counter here. And it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. So much time. Cruyff! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Keeper's ball. 5 minutes to add. Good running, strong and purposeful. Some really good ball movement. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sporting Braga suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And these are wonderful scenes inside the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, this historic ground which has been the site of so many memorable games in South American football. The action has already started. Looks to clip it forward. That's a decent clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Maradona, can he finish? He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this.
It's Luis Suarez!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Big chance, must be! He's hit one! And he's taking no chances there. Neymar, always onto this. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's skewed away. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Sporting Braga are really in a position where patience...
Great hit! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckenbauer, nicely spread. Maradona is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending of the desperate variety. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Cruzeiro with the corner, there first. Turan getting this one clear. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer. He's through, now is he in? Cruzeiro upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Half an hour played now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar. Now it's Maradona. That has not gone well. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player...
And the finish! He scores!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Messi. Can he put it away? Costa Curta with the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Turan calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
It's a mighty effort! And now they can spring out of defence. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Hullet. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
João Cancelo. Neymar. Bastoni cuts it out. The ball's gone astray. Now it's Neymar. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Señoras y señores, en la entrada principal del estadio pueden comprar souvenirs de este partido. ¡Cambio!
That gets things going for the second half.
Sporting Braga can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Hullet. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. Looking for the runner. Rijkaard can get it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's
Expecting it.
and he stands tall, impenetrable. Bastoni gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cruzeiro appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, played right into his path. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Tries a
partido
shot!
fue de 44.804.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cambio en el Cruzeiro. Número 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 15. Número 22. Se está realizando un cambio.
He can run onto that. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Sporting Braga do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. De Jong cuts out the pass. Oh, red, nice interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Beckham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's clever. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been won straight back. And it's Ronaldinho.
Sporting Braga are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Sporting Braga really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Succumbs to the pressure, aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? And here's Neymar. He's got the shot away! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try...
It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He can get that clear.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Turan. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, no joy this time. Beckenbauer. De Jong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass is just off target. And here's Beckham. He's got away. And it's Neymar. Bastoni gets over and into... And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
There's the crossfield ball, and it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge, oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Japan are looking to go forward now. Zico. Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone.
And Rice! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Oh, what has happened here? Sporting Braga still without a single shot on target. He's found the way through. Messi. Cafu. Saliba getting this one clear. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Zico. Now can he find a fit? Great hit! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he was quick to react. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Royce.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Sporting Braga have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy. Royce. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rummenigge! Oh, it's in for the pieces! That is decidedly lacking.
Royce very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Royce.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here, face to face with the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is a brilliant interception. Zico. He can run onto that. He's had a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Sporting Braga really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Szoboszlai. He might be in here! Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Szoboszlai. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Sporting Braga come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Substituição para o Braga. Check. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
And we're off again. Now the ball's gone astray. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's come loose. Sporting Braga do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That's a good ball played into space. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Royce. Rummenigge. Soboslai. Now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Teve uma assistência de 29.950 espectadores.
Sporting Braga are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Zico. Conte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, played right into his path. Cruyff.
Japan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That is a great pick out. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's a superb pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cafu. Good ball over the top. Gets good distance on it. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Pullet. And he's had it nicked away.
Sporting Braga surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Soboslai. Rummenigge. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Sporting Braga can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cafu. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
Sporting Braga certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Chance! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Vinicius Junior couldn't squeeze it through, and it's Messi. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Casillas clears, and that has left him in a heap. And here's Mbappe, Zico. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Davids. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. Davids. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. Plenty to aim at. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's a chance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Always onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Foot in. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Koundé. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. Now it's Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira with the clearance. Shifted upfield. Zico. Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal! Cafu. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Hullet. And he's searching through. Hullet! Goal! Braga! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sporting Braga have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And it's Messi. Half-time getting close now. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, that's nice. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pass is coming. He's had a hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And that's the second half started. That is good alertness. He's gone forward. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Kkkk is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And Kkkk pulls off a sensational save. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And Kkkk is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good vision. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's the shot! Vieira. Zico. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's beyond the defence. Almost an hour gone. Looking for options for movement, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, terrible pass. Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sporting Braga, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substituição para o Braga. Vão dar os seus lugares a Vieira. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Zico pinches it off him. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. No, he's just misjudged that one. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Now the finish! Goal! Braga! And they're back in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking to set free a runner. Casillas will lay claim to that. Vieira calmly anticipates. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got the shot away! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He is through here. And he's gone backward here. It's Ronaldinho! And it's in! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Sporting Braga go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal. Mbappe. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Sporting Braga needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cafu. He can run onto that. And he cuts out the supply. And they can counter here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. There's the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's picked out the run.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Spectacular save! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Flamengo have their third corner. Kkkk catches it safely. And that's it. Sporting Braga can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It is a truly impressive, a vast open-air arena, this. The Estadio Monumental Kkkk in the Chilean capital, Santiago. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's in on goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always
Shapes to shoot! Davids. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Looks for the finish! Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, that's clever. And the finish! Goal! Chile! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. Bullet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Cafu.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos. Zico. Zico! Cantona. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dink through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. He's got tall. Goal! Chile! Into the lead once more. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Chile get themselves into the lead. Neymar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cantona. Cafu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. That is good strength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. The muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Hullet. He's beaten the last man. And it's Hullet. He's had a hit! Now, Rummenigge!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
5 minutes till the break. Hullet. Davids. Chile have a free kick. And he's managed to get rid. Chile have got it back and they'll have another go. It's Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile. Mbappe! He's only too happy to take that back. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite fumar en las áreas designadas para tal caso.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get onto this? Messi stood up well to him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Kkkk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Climbs up big!